Right. See, let's start today's session. In the last lecture of Python, we were discussing about Python introduction, right? So what is Python? What type of language it is? And what are the versions of Python? And we supposed to start with the different ways to write Python code and execute. So in today's lecture, I'm going to show you complete installation process and setup. Already we have installed Python software in the last lecture. Okay, so how to download and install Python software. And today we'll see how many possible ways to write Python code and execute. Option 1, interactive mode. Option 2, script mode. Option 3, Python ideally. Option 4, PyCharm editor. Option 5, VS Code. All we will see today, one by one. First, we'll try to show you interactive mode. What is the meaning of interactive mode? Very simple. When the moment we download and install Python software for the first time, you will get one default editor, right? That editor name is ideally. We have seen last lecture, ideally. So as soon as when we click on this ideally platform, and you will be able to see one window on the screen. This window name is nothing but interactive window. So in this window, as a programmer, you simply type the code like hello world and press enter, you got the output. Okay, or else you can use print function. Print function usage is optional in this interactive window. Without print, it works. With print, it works. No problem. Print is the output function. Press enter, we got the output here. And like this, you can try to add two numbers like a plus b. Very simple and straightforward syntax. Python follows straightforward syntax. If you want to write same program, adding two numbers program in other language, you must write lot of code. Class name, open curly brackets, close curly brackets, public static void main method, again open and close. Declare the variables int a comma b comma c, a value 10, b value 20, c equal to a plus b, print c. This much code you have to write in other languages. But in Python, it's a straightforward syntax. Only you can declare the variables and values and directly you can write the expression. So easily we can write. So this is interactive mode. You just window will open. You try to interact by giving in your input and press enter, you will get output. Instantly you will see the result. So this is one style of writing code. But I am saying that I am not going to suggest in the initial stage of practice with Python, because this interactive mode only for just testing. So all of a sudden you have an idea of logic. Open ideally, try to put that logic and enter, you will see the result. Whether it is working or not, just testing purpose, you can use it. But I don't recommend to write code, large scale of application code in interactive window. It works, but it is difficult to manage. The reason is, look at this, I'm trying to use print. So what output you are going to get in the next line? Will it be hello? No, because it will be error. Is this any error indication? No. We have given. So is there any error indication? That I am doing mistake right now. I know that. But at the time of writing code, it doesn't show any error. Actually, wantedly, I'm using P letter capital. Actually, print function P letter, small letter only. But you can give, I can see small letter, not it is capital letter. Press enter, then you will get error. So there is no error indication in this interactive window. After enter, only you will come to know what error, what mistake you have done. And there is no IntelliSense support also. IntelliSense support means while writing the code, programmer need to get some suggestions and pop-up windows should come in the editor. That will not do. So do you want to continue with this approach like interactive window You can go through this option number 1. First option is using interactive. Next option, script mode is this. Yes, script mode means you need to write your complete Python script. And after completion of writing your Python script, don't forget to save your file with .py extension. Compulsory, your file should save with .py extension. Yes, sir. So .py stands for Python file it is. Okay. So how we can write this script means simply you can open any notepad editor. Like notepad is also one of the plain text editor actually. Yes, notepad is one of the plain text editor. Let me open notepad here. In this notepad, I'm just writing simple code, which is Python code. Print, welcome to DURGASOFT Python full stack sessions. Okay, this is my description. But do you think is this Python code right now? No. When it will become Python code after saving this file with .py extension. So I want to save this file. To save this file, file menu, save option, and choose the location where do you want to save. According to my convenience, I'm choosing desktop location. And then I'm giving my file name is demo.py. Demo is the name of the file. .py is an extension. Okay. Once I click on this save, and in desktop demo.py file got saved. Look this in the desktop location demo.py. Here the file is available here. But you notice this when the moment I save the file name with the demo.py, this file logo is what logo? PC means PyCharm. But in your case, for the first time, when we create a new py file, which is on desktop, you will get Python logo, not PC. But in my case, how I got PC logo in the sense simple. In my computer, already I have installed PyCharm editor. Recent times I worked on PyCharm only. That's what it automatically the logo affected PC. Okay. So once you are ready with Python script file, with the script mode, the next process is what I have to run this, means execute this. For execution, there are two options are there in front of. One is either you can use command prompt for executing your py file, or else you can use IDLE software, which is already available IDLE software with you. Okay, so let's go to command prompt and how to run this script file. We'll see that, sir. So simply I'm going to command prompt. And as soon as when I open command prompt, this is the location, path location. But is my test demo.py file is present in this location? No. It is present on which location? Desktop. You have to move to desktop. But generally to move to the desktop or any location, you can use CD. CD means change directory. And directly I can give desktop, but I'm not giving because my desktop is in my computer. It's available in which location? OneDrive. That's what I'm moving to the OneDrive first. But in your case, it might be directly available. CD space desktop only you can give if you want. So I'm having desktop in OneDrive location. That's what I'm using CD space OneDrive. So I just move into OneDrive location. Next step, I want to move towards desktop. Yes. Finally, I reach to the desktop location. And after that, in this desktop only, your file is present like Python file. To run the Python file, simply Python space. What is your file name, sir? Demo.py. Press enter, you got the output. So this is the way to write Python script using Notepad. After completion of your script .py through, you have to save it and go to the command prompt for executing the Python file. Where it is located, you have to move towards location, and after that you can simply type Python space demo.py, or else there is a shortcut py space demo.py like this. We got the same. Welcome to DURGASOFT Python full stack sessions like this. And you may ask, Is there any other way to execute this program? Yes, not only in command prompt. You have already ideally software, right? When we install Python for the first time, we will get default editor called ideally. That ideally software through also we can able to run it. Look at this ideally. Let me open. As soon as when I click on open ideally, for the first time you will get interactive window only. But I don't want to continue with interactive window because already I have a script file with me. That script file I want to run it. How to run it? File menu. What should I select? Open. Because already I have a file. I'm ready with my file. .py file. Open it. Where your file is present, sir? Desktop. Go to the desktop. What's your file name? Demo. Select it. Open it. What you have written previously, it will be available here. Do you want to run this? Simply there is a run menu and click on run one. As simple as that. In Python, every .py file acts as a module only. So that's what I'm using, run module. Just welcome to DURGASOFT Python full stack session, output guidelines. So there are two options are there. Write code in Notepad, save with the .py. Either you can execute with command prompt or else you can execute with ID. Any option. But you may get doubt, sir, is there any option for do not move here and there? For example, if I use script mode, every time I need to move here and there, like writing code in Notepad, go to the command prompt, go to the location, run the code. If any errors occur, again go back to Notepad, edit it, save it, come to command prompt and rerun like this. I don't want to move here and there like this. That's what I'm showing the option number 3. Directly you can go to Python ideally. There only why don't we create a new file and write code, save with .py and run it. So writing, creating, saving, running, all options together at one place, which is nothing but ideally, directly. Let me show you option number 3, using Python ideally. Let's go to ideally software back again. Look this ideally. The moment as soon as when we open ideally, directly we'll get interactive window only. But I want to create exclusively what file? New file, right? Click on file. Here this time I'm selecting what's a new file. I don't want to open any existing file. Here only I want to create, write it, save it, run it, all together at once. So new file and untitled window will open whenever I create new file. And here I need to type my required code. Very simple program I'll write initial stage. Later we'll enhance the program logics. Just for understanding this. Oh, it's my bad. Is equal to a plus b. Print, I want to produce the statements like result is what? C only. Now this is my completion of course. Just for adding 2 numbers or 2 inputs. Okay, fine. So once the moment if I add 2 inputs, then don't run directly this run command and run module. No. Because without saving, you can't run it. So if you run, what will happen? It will ask you to save. So that's what we must save this file with .py again. Let me cancel it. I would like to save this file. Save in desktop again. And my file name is demo1.py and click on save. Now once saved successfully, click on run menu, run module. We got the output here. No need to move here and there. Directly come to ideally select new file, write how much code you want, save with the .py, run it. What location? But this ideally software also we don't have any error indication. Look at this wantedly I'm removing brackets. Bracket is not there. Actually that is wrong. But any indication is giving to the programmer that you are doing mistake here, no indications. You might think like this is correct. But you want to know that what mistake you did, you should wait for execution. Okay, look at this, I am running this, then after that you will come to know what mistake you are doing. Am I right? So this is the problem actually. And no more intelligence and all. Okay, no suggestions. So you need to take your own risk for writing the code in the initial stage of Python. So that's what you just only one time, you just give a practice with these 3 options which I explained so far and leave it. Just for idea. We will not continue with this anymore. But as a trainer, responsible. I am going to show you all the options which are there to write Python extensively. But ultimately, I am going to continue with all my lectures with what editor, sir? PyCharm. Yes. Or else, if you ask me, if not PyCharm, what would you suggest? Which I can suggest you VS Code. So now let's launch PyCharm editor here. Okay. But already in my computer, PyCharm editor exists. So I can try to uninstall it and I'll show you install. So that you will also come to know how to download and install PyCharm editor. So our permanent editor it is. Throughout all lectures, we will use PyCharm only. You must aware of that how to download and install PyCharm. First, let's uninstall PyCharm editor from my computer. So for that reason, I'm just moving control panel. And there you can see uninstall program. Let it be uninstall PyCharm here. Now you can see PyCharm Community Edition. So PyCharm editor, it is professional only. Yeah, uninstall. Now let's uninstall. So I'm deleting PyCharm from my computer because just to show you how to download it again and reinstall it. But make sure that if you want to set up PyCharm or if you want to set up VS Code or any other editors, first you must install what software? Python. Yesterday what we did, with that Python software you will get interpreter. If you get interpreter, then it will be easy to run your code. Without interpreter, no matter how many editors you set up, waste of time to write program. Because interpreter, if not there, then how we can run your code? Okay, yes. So now PyCharm is completely uninstalled. Now let me show you how to download it. From where we have to get it, PyCharm editor, we'll see that. Simply you can go to Google search and type download PyCharm. Download PyCharm. So when I click on this download PyCharm, notice this. This is the official website which is implemented or designed developed by PyCharm, jetbrains.com. www.jetbrains.com. About JetBrains or about PyCharm, JetBrains you want, you can see that at the right side, Wikipedia is there. PyCharm is an integrated development environment used for programming in Python. Okay, it is a CJET company developed by CJET company. So this link I recommend to click first link. Once you click on it, and you will notice that there is a PyCharm, the only Python IDE you need, unified product. So you can see this below, what I'm trying to say, free forever. Okay, free forever it is. And plus 1 month what included? Pro included, means professional features will be included. But 1 month, if you download and install this software, 1 month, literally all professional features and normal community features will come. Free features and professional features. 1 month after, they'll ask you to extend your professional feature purpose. They'll ask for license, means you need to pay something. But if you ignore it, then you can continue with normal features only, not pro features. That clarity? But there is an option called below. Community also previously it was there directly they have given, but they are making only one link now. Click on this download. After 1 month plus 1 month pro will be discontinued and normal community will be continued. So let me click on download this PyCharm and you will see download has started. You can see download started. It takes few seconds because it's 980 MB is there. It's downloading. Let it be complete now. Already it is there for previous batch purpose I have downloaded. No problem. This is the way to download PyCharm edition professional editor from JetBrains community lines. Okay. So once you download has finished, let me close all the editors. Now you can see this, all the tabs. Now where I should go for download means in your computer, there will be a downloads folder and there you can find out PyCharm 2025 version. Simply double click on it. Then it will be start down or install. Look at this, double click on it. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Will say yes. And welcome to PyCharm setup. Click on next. And there is destination folder. By default, it will locate in C drive only. Every software will be installed in C drive. The minimum space is required, however, sir, to install PyCharm 3.5 GB, 4 GB alone it is required. Okay. Yes. Click on next. And please do activate all these checkboxes. The checkbox number 1 is desktop shortcut creation. And checkbox number 2 is updating the path. Means the path setting automatically will check interpreter settings and OS level settings on. And then context menu you can update menu options. And .py is important, last one. If I select last one .py, next time whenever you add new Python files to your project folder, no need to give .py every time from our side. Directly file name you can mention. .py you need not to do. But if I skip this here, every time you should mention .py. Okay, that is the plan. So I'm selecting all the checkboxes, click on next and click on install. Very simple. It won't take much more time again. It is also lightweight software. Okay. But make sure after Python installation only, you should do all these things. Okay. So please wait a few seconds. It will be ready. It's almost done installation. Yes, with this completing PyCharm setup. Okay. So finish this and let me open this PyCharm. How it look like, you can see. What is the look and feel? Go to the search and simply type PyCharm, or else in the desktop icon is there, PyCharm, double click on it. Let me click on PyCharm 2020. But look at, sir, for the first time, whenever I launch this PyCharm 2025, it looked like this one. And also it is asking me to give some permission. Just a minute. Go to import setting. This is the first window which we open. There are several options are there. Here, PyCharm Pro edition is giving Jupyter notebook also. This is notebook. Either you can write Python code by using this editor, sub-editor, which is documentation preparation instantly is also possible. But only exclusive one program at a time do you want to write Python file. Then second option I'm recommending use script. And if you want to create complete project folder, means today if I create one folder, daily I can add many number of py files to that folder. In that context, I can go for new project. Or else in your system, already you have a project folder. Do you want to open it? You can go for option number 4, open option. And if you have a code in GitHub repository, then you can go for option number file, clone repository. I am choosing option number 3 because today once I create one project folder with the name like Python project 10am, throughout our classes, I'll use that folder only. I can add any number of Python files daily. So that at the end you can collect that folder also with programs. Okay. So that's what I'm creating. Click on new project. And look at this, when the moment I click on new project, it is showing that location clearly: C drive, users, computer name, PyCharm projects, Python project name it is. I'm giving my project name is what's 10am. This is your project folder name, where the location also you can strictly remember. In future it will be useful. And do you want to change the location? Sir, I don't want to save my project in C drive. Means you can click on the folder option. You can select any drive, C drive or D drive or anything you want as you wish. I'm saving in the same location. Look at this. Already I have Python software in my mission. That's the reason Python 3.13 interpreter is also connected. Okay. So after that, simply click on create. That's all. You know there is a create option. Create it. Just wait. Your PyCharm editor will be ready with Python project 10am folder. But observe here in the left hand side, your Python project 10am folder created, but we don't have any Python files, right? Yes. Are you able to see any Python files in this folder? Just a moment. Yeah. Python project 10am. You can adjust this windows like this. Okay. And what's new in PyCharm? Do you want to read it? You can see this, all the new features with the integration features, all are there. You can read it and read it. Okay. So close this. And now this is the exactly look and feel for the first time when we launch PyCharm editor here. But in this Python project 10am folder, but we don't have any Python files. You have to add it according to requirement. It's very simple to add. How to add? Right click on Python project 10am project folder. Go to the new option, and there I am choosing what actually Python file I'm selecting. Okay, there are several options also there. Normal text file options. Okay, packages, directory, JavaScript files, style sheets, everything is there. Depends on your requirement, you can choose. I need to add Python file to this my project folder. I am selecting Python file. Click on Python file and give the name, any name, but .py is mandatory to give here. Not required because already at the time of installation I have activated checkbox.py. It's not required. Press enter. Automatically test.py has created. Look at this, one file is created. Means one file means one program you can write it. I'm just starting writing with print. Look at this. The moment when I start PR, automatically print is coming in IntelliSense. This feature is there in PyCharm, but we have not seen in interactive window. We have not seen in Notepad script mode. We have not seen in ideally no such type of IntelliSense. So you just press enter, automatically you will be able to get the print function over there. I want to print something like welcome message. Okay. So once you complete your code, if you want to execute this program test.py, there are several options out there. Option 1, you can see there is a green play button is there, test.py. You can click on it, directly it will run what you can see, welcome, your current file is executing. Output window is like this. Code window is here. Your files and folder manage window, this one. All together you can manage easily. But there is one more option, right click on test.py, which file you want to run, that file tab, you can right click and run test option is there. But already you have written some code, but you are writing some other code like this hello, and we are updating my logic. I'm updating the logic, but updated result you want to see means again no need to rerun like this here and there. There is a refresh option where you can see this. Rerun. Rerun means automatically updated result also you are seeing in the output or yes. But this is font size is small size and background theme is dark theme. Do you want to change the theme color? Yes, possible by settings. And do you want to increase the font size for your editor font size for visibility? Yes, we can do by settings only. So let's see where the settings are there in our main menu, settings options. And there is the left hand side already appearance, behavior, appearance. There is a theme is what it is looking, dark theme. Expand that, light with lighter, header, and contrast, dark like this. I'm using light theme. Along with the theme changing, if you want to change the font size, look at this. There is some editor option is there. Click on editor. In the editor option, there is a font. Default font is 13. If you want to give 20 or 18 something, you can give. Click on OK. Automatically font size also increase. Font size increment, theme change, like several settings, how the way you want to make your presence of PyCharm, you can set that only. If you want to continue with dark theme or you like dark theme, then you can. And next, can I add one more program here? Yes. How to add one more program? Again, same procedure. Right click, new Python file. Give the name of the file test1 and press it. Now this program, you can see this, I'm writing simply 8 and look this. The advantage of PyCharm Pro edition is this is what is. Normally in community, 1 month after you can continue with community, right? But these options you might not see in 1 month after. The advantage of Pro edition is this only. What already I have included in the above section a value 10. Whenever I press enter, the tab is saying what actually P automatically user is generally expecting a value 10, but previously it was P equal to 10 tab like this. Look this P equal to 20. Okay, here below you can see what it is indicating. See 30 because it is expecting user is supposed to do 30. But even if you want to really 30, don't type C equal to 30 tab. Press tab, automatically you can see tab to complete. I'm completing tab, that's it. It's forecasting your expectations. Got clarity? This is advanced. It will think advanced what programmer is supposed to type in future. It will give that. Really, if you want to same thing type, press tab, don't type, because speed of implementation of the code. This is Pro edition feature actually. So I don't want to type C equal to 30, C equal to A plus B I want. Look at this A plus B. Next line you can see this whenever the moment I enter, print C is showing me. Press tab and that's it. Okay, this is Pro features generally. But 1 month if you discontinue with Pro, these features will not be there. Directly you can write your own print C like this. That's the method. So do you want to run this test one? Right click on test one. We got the result is 30 in the output. So look at this. C equal to this. But closely observe this program. Why generally in the initial stage of learning any software course purpose we recommend proper editors like professional editors. If you do this code, it looks like correct, right? Everything is right because no error indication. Everything is right. Result also we got it. But this is not standard way of writing code, I'm saying. How do you know, sir? I have written this code, it's working well. But how do you say this is standard code? See, sir, in real time, everyone will write code. Every real-time developer. But professional developer will write in professional way only. Inexperienced developer will write unprofessional way only. Like I mean to say. Okay. So actually in Python implementation time only, there are some guidelines which they are provided to developers. Developers need to be follow that guidelines. Suppose you can see when I place mouse pointer on equal to sign. What they are saying in the alert box, PEP8. PEP in the sense Python enhancement proposal. So they are having some proposals to the developers to maintain some guidelines, to maintain some standards. What PEP standard is saying? Missing white space around operator. What is operator here? Equal to simple. So in professional way, if you want to write, that way is left hand side operator, right hand side operator, we have to give some space. Is it okay? This is professional way to write the code. But in real time, everyone will write the code when I'm saying that. Suppose all of a sudden you put the 3 years or 4 years experience, but you don't have really real time experience, but you have a knowledge. Okay, you got a job. But whenever you enter into the coding part development, the way you are writing the code, they can judge your experience, whether it really is having experience. or not? Because real experienced candidates will never write like that. They'll follow some guidelines, they'll follow some proper naming conventions like that. So that's the reason. How do you know that whether you are writing code in professional manner or not? By using proper editors, you will come to know. If you write code in Notepad, will you get this kind of information? No. That I am writing code in PyCharm, that's what I am knowing this all rules and regulations. But sir, already I have written my code with few lines, then how I can convert this total program into standard format? It's simple. When we place post pointer, they are asking you to what? Reformat the file. Once I click on reformat the file, you can see what is happening. Total set right or not. This is standard way of writing code. That code is fine, this code is fine, both are giving result. It doesn't mean that all the codes are giving result, it is neat code. No. You have to maintain at least some standards. How come know that these standards means while using editors properly? That's what we recommend. It doesn't mean that you cannot able to write code in Notepad. You can, but you don't understand the guidelines, right? So at least in the few days, if you go through proper editors, so that you will get clarity how to use syntaxes, what rules are there. Once you good at syntactical rules and specifications, you can be in a position to write anywhere. No problem. Okay. Yeah. So that's what we recommend. This is which PyCharm editor, rules and regulations, and PyCharm editor. From now onwards, we'll continue with PyCharm rules. Okay. Let me close this. And next last option I'm showing sir VS Code, because people ask me to show me the shows the VS Code also. I want to write code in Python code in Visual Studio Code also. VS Code is completely free, sir. Yes. After 1 month or 8 months, no license and all. It's completely free. That's what I said. For pure core and advanced Python purpose, I will continue with all my lectures with what? PyCharm. Once I enter into Django, web development, REST API, Flask, UI technologies, database, everything I can use VS Code, so that you will get both editor knowledge. In real time, it will be good for your career. So let me show you how to write Python code in Visual Studio Code. But already for my previous Django batches, I used to run many Django batches, REST API batches daily, continuously, online, offline. For them, I have already VS Code is there with me. So what I can do is, I can uninstall now in front of you. I can show you installation process again, so that you will get clarity. So let's go for control panel again for uninstalling Visual Studio Code from my computer, so that I can show you the installation process. So this is Visual Studio Code. Right click and uninstall quickly. And let me reinstall it just for you only. It's also very simple software. No software configuration, hardware configuration is required. Directly simple software. There is no VS Code. First time user, you want to download and install VS Code, will simply go to the Google search, download Visual Studio Code. Type it. And you will see download Visual Studio Code. Click on this download Visual Studio Code. And now you will be able to navigate the next window. I am asking you to click on what? Windows 10 or 11. Simply it will start downloading. You can see this. Started download. It's very simple. Lightweight software it is also. VS Code. Now once download completely done, okay, then you can install it. Installation also very simple. Within few seconds it will be installed. No problem. Okay. Yes. So let's go to the downloads folder. And here it is Visual Studio Code setup. Double click on it simply, and it will ask you to license agreement. It's a common thing. Without reading, we can accept license. That is our nature, right? Click on next. And look at this. It is locating C drive only again. Click on next. And click on next only. That's it. And please try to activate all the checkboxes which is relevant. Click on next. Click on next. That's it. Your VS Code is ready. Within few seconds. Very lightweight software. And how to write Python programs in VS Code, I'll tell you. But the problem is in VS Code, extensions we have to install. Whatever it is required, even in the Django time also, you will see whatever the supportive tools are required, that directly will not injected in VS Code. You should install it. But in PyCharm, no extension. Already inbuilt it is there. All Python relevant, Django relevant libraries will be there. No need to install explicit. That is only for. Okay. Now you can see completing Visual Studio Code, launch Visual Studio Code. They are saying yes, launch it, no problem. Yes, after launching VS Code, this is only we are getting. But don't worry, because after launching VS Code, I got this much of code. Why? Because previously for my Django batch, one of the batch purpose, I have handled this much code only. Okay, but it's not for you, it will not show. In recent times on Visual Studio Code, what project I got, that project is loaded by default. But in your case, you will get welcome message. Okay, fine. But how to run Visual Studio Code Python file Visual Studio Code? Just observe here. I'm creating one simple empty folder in desktops for saving my Python files. Okay, I'm creating empty folder. Python 10 AM is the folder name. Is it clear? It's a normal folder. Let me load this folder into Visual Studio Code. File menu, open, folder. Just now we create folder, right? What folder? Python 10 AM folder selected. Now this time you can see your Visual Studio Code is ready. This is Visual Studio Code. Actually, the default theme is not light theme. Previously, I said this theme is light theme only, but generally default theme will be applicable dark theme only. Like this, it will come for you. But look at this, I have launched folder name Python 10 AM, right? But do I have any Python files here? No. So you have to add Python file. But before that, I am recommending you for the first time user. For me, it is not required now. So click on extensions here. There is extension option and you must and should download and install Python. Type Python simply in this extension search. And once you click on Python, once you type Python, there is a Python Microsoft is visible or not. You have to install this extension. For me, it is showing what's up? Uninstall. That means what? Already I have installed. For you, it will show install. For the first time you are launching, install it. That's it. If you install Python extension, close the extension and go to the project folder like this. And in this folder, you can add your Python file now. How to add Python file? Look at this. There is a plus sign, new file option is there. Click on new file, give the Python file name test.py. .py makes it Python file. Press enter, you can write Python code here. I'm writing Python code here, print. Here also IntelliSense will come, no problem. Welcome to DURGASOFT like this. And do you want to run this code? Simply how to run this code, sir? There is a play button right hand side, run Python file. Or else simply you can see right click on this and there is a no run option because why I'll tell you. So here also run, there is no run option here. Okay. Why? Because in VS Code to run, right click on it and run option, there is some extensions are required again. But normally you want to run this file, simply you can see there is a right hand side play button is there. Click on play button and you will be able to get output welcome to DURGASOFT. Yes. This is the way to handle your Python. Or else there is one more option. Let me close. There is a run on the top of the main menu. There is a 3-dotted ellipse button. Go to the terminal, new terminal. In the terminal, it is showing the path. But here you can type Python space. Your file name is what's up? Test.py. This also one. Command through Python space test.py in terminal. Sir, terminal how to open? Is this every time it is open like this? No, sir. Look at this on the right hand side top corner. There is a double panel is there. Click on it, terminal open. Click on it, terminal hide. Like this. This is the options. And there is one more option. Sir, is there any option when I right click on here? I need to show you run option here directly. Yes. For this, I am saying that in VS Code, extensions are required to install. What extension is there? Look at this. There is an extension called code runner extension is there. You just type in search box code runner. This is what? Code runner. Click on it, install it. Once I install this code runner, now you can see what is the reaction. Don't need to click on the play button or no need to go to the terminal and type Python space test.py. Simply right click on the page and run code. How we got run code? Because I have installed extension code run like this. You can see we got the output like this. So this is how managing the code execution process in VS Code, PyCharm, ideally Notepad, and normal interactive view. All options I have shown, the choice is up to you. But I recommend, and even I follow in my upcoming sessions from tomorrow, what editor? PyCharm editor. Okay. So this is from my side today. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask below, especially who are in online. So you have completed your third demo, and tomorrow only the last demo for you. Okay. You can feel free to attend the last demo in tomorrow's session. Same link, same time, 10 a.m. after tomorrow. So from Monday onwards, do you want to continue really my lectures? You must enroll for this course. For that, you can feel free to contact DURGASOFT. And tomorrow, don't miss tomorrow session is complete Python fundamentals. I'm going to explain what are keywords, or reserved words, comment section, how to give in Python programming, identifiers, rules and regulations, Python indentation levels, how to maintain, and what is multiple assignments, what is variable, everything, all basic fundamental concepts we'll disclose in tomorrow. Okay. So that's all from my side. Have a nice time. Who are especially in online, do you have any questions? Go ahead, please. Or who are in online, especially if you are new to this session, I strongly recommend to watch my last two sessions, which I completed demo sessions. I ask you to watch those videos. After demos, our team will send those demos video link also. Please try to watch for better clarity. Then you can continue. Once your enrollment process is over, after completion of tomorrow's session, and I'll collect your mail IDs from DURGASOFT administration, and I'll start save the video lectures and PDF as well. Okay. So that's it from my side today. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.